I am proud to present a highly anticipated commentary, and that is a little review on the DPS Pagoda Tour 106 backcountry ski. This was my one ski this year that I really wanted to purchase, and I picked these up during the summer on their little DPS, what do they call it, Dreamtime sale, which is a little bit laughable. It's not any screaming deal, but it's kind of like Apple computers. These things just don't go on sale. You just can't find like half-price DPS skis, especially not the tour models. So this is the 106. It falls in, what, second to the top or second to the widest of their touring models. I think they have like a 80 something, a 99, or a 100, a 106, and a 112. And they're all different. They all use, or not all of them, but half of them use different shapes on the actual kind of profile of the skis. The 106 uses their, they call it, I think their C2 shape, which is not as, for lack of a better term, you know, banana rockered, kind of like their 112, and their 100 use the, what do they call it? It's a, RP. They call it the RP shape. So this is the C2 shape. It's just a little bit more linear, traditional side cut. So it just gives you a little more stability at speed. More of, you could call this like a hard charger and not so much a surfy, playful kind of powder ski. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted something wide enough that it will ski powder, but I wanted this to be the ski that was still light, but not the lightest, but I could jump on and just charge through any conditions. This ski has been awesome. I mean, the way it feels, the way it skis is, you know, lives up to its billing, where they've used, I guess, this space age foam, which used to be, you know, rental ski material, but now they've figured out a way to combine it with some carbon and lay it up with some special wood. And you have the ski that is very damp. I mean, this thing feels so much more solid on your foot than the weight would lead you to believe. Noticeably different than a lot of my super lightweight skis. Like I have a Movement 106. So I know, same width, almost you could say it's the same ski, but they are very different. That Movement is featherweight, and although it skis phenomenally well, I would not be jumping off things that I jump off with these. I would not be skiing as hard or in as heinous conditions as I feel comfortable on these skis. Paired on this, since I wanted to make this, again, just a fast, hard charger, is the Hagan Core 12 Pro binding. We've talked a little bit about Hagan bindings before, but man, I cannot say enough good things about this binding in particular. For its weight, I mean, this is like, they call it 360 grams with a brake, and I've actually sawed off the brake arms on this because I've added their free ride spacer onto the binding, which gives you actual solid boot contact, almost like you would have on an alpine binding. And you can feel that, man, you can feel that when you drive this on its edge. You don't have that feeling of, oh, I'm just trying to twist little pins on the back here, but you are actually have a platform on top of this ski. It's a up to 12 din binding, very solid. The toe piece, when you click in, it's like, you know, you hear angels singing in the heavens because it's just such a beautiful kind of positive click onto your boots. Very few misclicks or misentries, whatever you want to call it. The risers on these are awesome. You have a full-on flat mode, and then these are magnetic, so they flip low and then high. And then, you know, after your first transition, get to the bottom and you can just do skimo mode, and you still have a high mode, and, you know, any combination of those. I think they're all like, and technically there's like 5 different levels, but we all know that's overkill. Anyway, so the Pagoda Tour 106. I have a G3 Seeker 110 that is like my full-on, if it's If it's bottomless and I'm touring, that's my ski. You know, that is a powder ski, shaped similar to the Whaler 112. Just that very rockered, very playful, very surfy type powder ski. It also feels very solid. It has a nice, nice construction where it doesn't feel, carbon planky or doesn't get deflected. But this definitely tracks. I can arc big, fast GS Super G turns down, varied conditions on this ski, and it just holds up. It just leaves me smiling.